What's going on, guys? Brandon and Bobby here from Nerdlocker.com, and we have a movie review for you.
30 minutes or less.
Yes.
I really liked it. I was excited about this movie going in just because I knew nothing about it, and I'm always excited about movies that I know nothing about.
Because you get nothing ruined for you.
Exactly.
For those of you who haven't seen it yet, it stars Aziz Ansari. We got Nick Swartzen. We got Danny McBride. And, of course, the main character,
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yep, I spaced on his name.
He was really good in this movie, too, because he played a little bit of a different character, not his nerdy self,
really
where he doesn't.
Something a little bit different.
Yeah, he was a stoner that didn't care about his job. He didn't care about anything, really.
No, he does not care about anyone.
Yeah.
Except for, I guess, Aziz Ansari's sister, which is cool. They're really messed up best friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they really don't hide that at all.
There was a scene where they actually argue about who's been a worse friend.
Because they're mad at each other and they're trying to prove that, like, they've always hated the other one. And they really do some terrible things.
The jokes were hilarious. One thing that I said about in my review that you can check out on Nerdlocker.com is that it was a little short, but in a good way, because the movie doesn't really require any backstory on its characters. You don't need to know where this person went to college or anything like that. All you know is this is the situation they're in now, and you want to see them get through it. You don't care about who they were before that. Sometimes that's a real big, breath of fresh air. One thing I didn't like, though, is Nick Swartzen was way funnier than Danny McBride.
I thought he was hilarious.
He was hilarious, and Danny McBride.
The sidekick,
yeah, Danny McBride was supposed to be like the smart guy that came up with all the ideas.
I thought they had really good chemistry, though, the two of them together. Like, even though Nick Swartzen was by far a lot funnier, I thought they still played well off of each other. But the movie is about Jesse Eisenberg, who's a pizza delivery man, and he basically gets roped in by Danny McBride and Nick Swartzen to rob a bank. They strap a bomb to his chest and say if he doesn't rob the bank in time, it'll blow up and he'll die. So
this is all funny when you're seeing it on film.
Hilarious on film.
But this really happened, and it didn't have a happy ending. So that's what kind of bothers me about this movie. Like, it was such an enjoyable experience, and I didn't realize that it was a true story until afterwards, which is good.
Me neither.
But now I feel bad for laughing.
I kind of do too, finding out that it was a true story. I literally just found this out 10 minutes ago, and it really makes me feel kind of bad for laughing. But I know this sounds terrible. True story aside, I thought the movie was hilarious. I thought Aziz Ansari had some awesome one-liners. When they robbed the bank, I was almost crying. I was laughing so hard.
And he was a school teacher.
That made me
he's not. He doesn't work at a convenience store or something like that. He hasn't been typecasted. That's good because Aziz Ansari is a really funny comedian, and in the past, funny comedians sometimes can get typecasted by their culture. And Aziz Ansari has effectively been able to skip that. So I really did enjoy this movie, even though it's based on a true story. I really think you should see it so you can share in our grief/joy.
I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it 4. 4 out of 5 Nerd Skulls, definitely.